twe na metwa mhwe na mse nantebra uhi na toka na so otwa abo abai nti precious enso ka ho bi na afi na na kwa me mama ba na ye nyina ye wofa bosheba wofa bosheba ye nye udeni uye bue Brahima ono so ewo MC a master control room honma ono so dada ne masa enti era so wa Ghana mantrim minti mienu abo apa no so ho na mepacho aso abetena sifuku enyamai violet enti yanshase na yankoi your excellency aso mepacho machi
yero Oheneba
na ohoye
oh na me adom ne ese
na ede na yakeka wani achi hui
ene achi no ene mascara mascara
China kasa
fuku se China kasa na
kasa
mascara ni
kasa
mascara eye busu ko be na wo Ghana wo kasa
Ghana kasa
mascara
no man tiase man ko kasa
oh okay nti man komo
Ghana man komo
you okay you matiase foko
ayo
ma chebru
meji usu
na ho ye de
erade adom me ho ye na nso
erande nti ye ho ye
de ya jana
ho ye papa
adina adom na adom ye
na makacha mo say Dr. Mahamadou Baumia de nyame ehira no na abaya ekoto ye ya MPP ene ono ankasa edi nkugu no yese amanfo omomote brofo no ta apoto e kan brofo kasa bi say vindication is in the womb of the time na ya na me kwa de me dan ne kan say may posterity offer us the opportunity to see the judgment it will prefer to us.
Okay.
Na nanu a omoya veti na yehunu se umu a mampani apam so meya so afoni aso afo abedi echi no emu be wa hamo bupe be duo otwe kwadu otwenum de omoni so ade hunu nyina ye de Dr. Baumia na edi hu nkomoda daada omu wo opposition no mo se enya no kre eyentro enyeye na omu ankasa no afa na me nam kwam so omu ankasa no side Dr. Baumia ho baako na nsei obakaya gold for oil wo mu a muso mu no mu de nimde nyina hye omutiri mu be ne abamu mperfo be kekeka once na gold for oil ko be ye firi ho na nya no kwa na ma seed ni stabilizer ye na anya hwe na ho ni na you say the reality will dawn on you anyema mu ye den no fa ngo obuo eko na aba na as ebunu pa as a pendulum no as you go left na aba right na you see the so and why say pound World Bank a Bank of Ghana rate ne kwa no attract 20 cedis hey pound
hey
attract 20 cedis na say de energy minister na atu numtu ababeka say maybe ekọ no aduru akoso afam pie to breme enti no mbetima ya ne say ombe use gold de stabilize seed no
oh gold for na na yesi enye no
ani Bible sheba o de true no se me dance ni wa brechi ka abo a me ma de nanu bi okaye o say gold for oil was nothing but a scam and no 2023 and o ka asem no and waba back 2025 so this is John Abdullahi Jinapo Letitia o say na report here City Newsroom November 30th 2023 so gold for oil was nothing but a scam Jinapo screams me say what tiam wa fa debro no bom ko Ghana fue me go Abdullahi Jinapo make say yo me see gold for oil no e for one na sakawa no 30 one Ghana for bi suti and now fast forward Joy News 11 minutes ago na you made the ending of phone you. Your internal producers, your
external producers.
I mentioned John, Dr. U. 11 minutes ago, I fully endorse purchase of gold to stabilize city. John Jinapo. And then we are.
Oheneba.
And my catcher said, Dr. Baumia, Abenyo Koya Udin Kugui. It's a blessing to him. Abemile when he pursue a trying to share. Abemile who decisions be taking here. Senka obeye mampenimpa. Those decisions might have come back to haunt him. Into a nay, he will win himself out of those decisions, and then going forward, he will know the people who are indeed loyal to him. The decisions that he took that needs to be reviewed. Na afe at the opportune time. Said ye osom na nado danko akufo ade no. Na 2008 na nim se adwuma mampani je akufo aye. Enti Ghana for be man na ado ato aso as mampani. Na Ghana for atu abetia MPP. Na ya antiase da until na ado beye mampani 2017. Na COVID ba ye 2019-2020 na decisions na do take here as mampani Emma Ghana for that Yankopon say hey say na do my
at the right time
ka wodi ni mampani wie
nkotwem ko
ene wo call yanka sa abrem ye ni mampani or the decisions and go better ki ene sunsan so how ka COVID-19 be bre as on mind the radio that was say wa man na do anya mampani 2009 na man be mampani 2017 I want to believe and I have a strong conviction say the same thing and I to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say Nyankopon di na kwasie and all prepare no na obeyi na pie ebra Ghana hia no na na memu be fe
aya kono
na obeteki decisive decisions that time no Ghana be hia no esere senka oye mampani and
sabre
yes
na ebemele ni so ada ho na wahunu wo mo ye yodium no se na eye bia de ombedi entra ana say that was just for convenience ente no mo ye ana say wo mo de akomapa odokan odokroje ena na de do no enti Dr. Baumia kwa komato yem kugo de wudi a eya
oh yes
chema wontumi wasem bia oka mafa na I'm always living with it ose bema se be mi ehuru so wo ye bema mu pa enye nkuguo anasa kokuruhwi ase a ebeba wo so enye problem or how ne amane ebeba wo so name of your reaction to the problem so wo ba gia tum se problem na ba edi sun kunim na wo betra ho no anasa wo be kasa amba problem na ba na mum making tell me ho say the yabes ma make chen say or the yaw na wo no name say yabes making tell ho a obeyo defo obeyo nkurimdifo obeyo nshira na mpa yabes tie na wo kentre ho ye adwumaden na sa yaw na ne ma me free mu de ne wo no oyi free so
Joseph nini ni asokra
I want to be kind of be I say a problem is not a problem but your reaction will make it a problem or not the Dr. Baumia wako wadi nkugu enye nkugu no wadi se de ubesi atena se adwene ahyehye won ema no ena be kire se adwin potrim power team no eda bi beba ama Ghana fo ahye won munyama mo be mampe na I know say eye de ya mampani ni di
obedi yeah
obedi bi enti enne NDC for na shase eye campaign ma Dr. Baumia o ma shase sign it na menim say be hu bebrebe say God say comedies
ashase
ye group mu amamwo ni buora ye den na anyam wonwa say ebedu baabi John Mahama betu sa frem Dr. Baumia wa mampani atra ye say omra
mama kira adwen
na ode ne mfa adwene mu na baabi ye kono bisa kusibu afbesie edu akoso afam pintu brem
menti asiefa awura gina pass mo kan ye hu bo she ba de ni mienu beto nchen ne nchen ama ye ne ha nanka media kire tiefo ne afo kakra bi ne nsem ne mienu nka we da ha na media kire wonim na anu asem a owura Abdullahi jina poka ye ane nei ne waka no anti ase kakra wo man say NDC for best scam Ghana for sa dia na o say scam no ana nei oba yisuo menti o best scam sa no person che Ghana for nan kan hihye pa obi dia ba beboa wo man amonyo semu amaka say etwa nto kakra ne aka no kwa kakra nti say mama no kra no kra ne ira ama ntro no enie ade no nie yes enie God for oil near scam.
Okay.
Now say yaji God for oil not to. Now say waji scam atum. E job scamming, ti scammers. Oh wo kroma no. O mu breni. Ah, foko. Was it God for oil near scam?
Okay.
Enti waji scam not to. I don't know about implement it. Now say scammers.
O mu breni.
O mu breni.
Tupakaba.
Boko
Danemafu.
Oh,
His Excellency Danemafu.
Now,
they say your bed number kwa no 3-4 days.
Now, Franklin Kujo.
I read from him also yesterday. I read from him. Kofoya, good news. Everybody news on the bar. Hashtag stop Galamsey. And Samson Ladi, I would say, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's proposal, the approach is not being fighting. I'm saying, no, it is the ultimate best in the Jomaham and Konkofa. By Yakotoba, no one mamaka. Now the radio say hashtag stop Galamsey, hashtag stop Galamsey. And how did that radio hashtag stop Galamsey? No, excellent Ghana for mu Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's Swadiunu, a cause of the first one, I fighting Galamsey. Can they aid and get here?
Messi Enche, said you walk on, said you walk on,
and then a buabom.
Dr. Baumia, no manifesto, no. I don't need to be woman.
Say NDC for Bayer campaign about Dr. Baumia before 2028. I'm only looking for one thing. Say in our attempts. Say you better rebuild it, you better reform it, you better structure it, baby. Let us be honest to ourselves.
Yes.
You need no credit. Part ni bia de akomapa timufai nyadwen papa ebe somubi because the chances look more brighter than 2024 elections. Adia bako pe that sebi the excesses of our government nyeme bi ekoso aban mu ni pa ninye hu na ye say Dr. Baumia shena na adumu tie de hu ntansa nyina akoso Dr. Baumia no ene onye mampanya bi di chiri wade no ho minka se wade no ho se wate no afina na ado ho na mu wade no ho se onye mampanya bi di chiri bio or candidate position leader say party for jitum to abama no no be frankatufo biewu a we have a brighter chance in the 2028 elections.
I know papa be a calculation which
party for the betche to one man to abano team na afino ya ka to aso.
I know papa be a calculation which
I can 15 minutes. 50 minutes. At 1 and 2 na.
Once 2096 and people lose you know. And I'm called bobo 2000. Aba be ne.
Yes.
Sa na aba be sie sabrewi. Enti say no eba be ba sa bio. They said you know your calculation na. Enti they hear ne say party no betutu ne ma yi na waka ho abomu no agina brane na enkunimdie ebe sa ba bio. Abusiafo na ya ko enim ne yare sompa na ebe sum yetiefo ne yarefo nyina da ye dom ne pem asem do enti asore ne ente monka ye tena o dini aya ne asore betena ha saa nso ne jiri se monso wo sare na munhu ye monte ye nka monso botena entena na mom esa odoso nkwa da ye ne montamunti ye kamfo de palm and you say Exodus moringa capsules any Exodus dandelion capsules and you say Exodus now Exodus moringa capsules and the dandelion capsules by no say ye dia no pakoko nso aba ano pakoko ye duro aduane awudi masa omu yade na woni awodi nya danse die no doso abofra pedima ni na ebema tesani mpomo ya den enkokora ne mrewa munni bi na mumenya nwode sonko wanyini kura so na da so gina wona so emrante ne maba mu ye adwumadie so pe ye kokoni bi nanom powder Exodus for you. Aha, so breakfast nini. Enti aya na obomodi apabi na wo kana wudi a ejina ho so che na ya onipadua no adwuma no wanya hode ya de bia ntumi nka bio Exodus for you koko breakfast na wudi so aduane de wa hode womu na ma apomuden eno no na ya kan form say wudi ekopoku trading ubenya bi etu ko supermarket bia da wo mani abre so mo ye paper ana atwo phone na twiro number we 0544 447033 0544447033 ana 0537456665 Dobo kata udo bejasra no pay ni ade bre yetiefo adofo nyina da ya de ni tin ko ni sisi ni ko tojo na beti na batwe na bakọ ni na poso ni ade bre mo na ha de wo ba ye twani tia ni aka no o bi di ni a kira sia se obia bedidi amen peche yaba papa bi di ya friend ma baba yaba da sum sort ya se Already a very winning. Anti Yanko Daily Graphic. Oh, kunini na ubokatano. Na yade katane bremono. Ya chiremo say GC Brands. One mu dia ya friend say soldier mentholated balm and soldier mentholated powder. E ho ma say wa kwa adwuma kwa ye adwuma den na fe waduru fie nya bibia die nya nso dwade awi anka ukoda no. Na the soldier mentholated balm nasra. Baso dia no pa no nya nwode so nko betim sa dia kwa adwuma bi ewu. Na eyi bre nyina afiri honom na nipadua na nya nwode. Sa so na soldier mentholated powder no. Ani dia shin sansan se nti obi ampa bi fifi sai ni ade nyina ebe ye from ahwato. Woko ba bia ye toduru anase ye tonku a. Eya bi sese no we bi soldier mentholated balm and the powder. Na beboa opa. Afe bo sheba monkwe. Nensaka.
Okay, Maya, me bajonya fanto so ayenko ten.
Daily graphic no. Daily graphic the boka temu ena ye wo anopai. Na wura daily graphic the boka tani mu anasema wode aba betu dwane. Wo say awurkacha no budget na chese ye de ba betu dwa no. Too small. Say sha. Oh, enti wansem no awade aba betu dwa ni yase 2025 budget no so yase ma anidaso eshunkran inspire nti MP4 asa de no asa aba betu dwa no daily graphic the boka temu nsem ya no wade aba betu dwa ena no pay eno no
mami som ewo daily guide the boka tanim way na enche ye kra ena santimantem wa empeni it's about to course mentime ho ase de edi kan e man ho mene so no anopai so fa wo hwe fisem ene bambo ho nsem a ono asan so ne mra hwebedwe ne ogire ma de hwe wa so ase abato ne peso so e de atojo kire se CCTV camera ne sisi ade empanifo guso a eye mu hwehwemu a anopai eno no da ha na yese aban lawyer penny treason charges a yade bo eyi Oliver Baka ya drop anopai eno so and abon semi mo amani
the guide the abadia na yanko brosesem do bokata chronicles way na ena brosesem do bokata no so buy ne dia wade ba betu dwa ena anopai no brosesem do bokata no die ni na yese aban share boss say what 13.8 billion and I just say co infrastructure na yese area 800 million pe 800 million pe na binim sama da ye ni say we ye dani budget no okenkan ye no na mu asem no de aba betu dwa no nti ho asem eno no and yese Ghana Bauxite Company wonwo ya no ya toni enya de mpanimfo ya no mu adwuma ni mu ahohyemu bi nti efa akwadro dosuo management no ne de abetu dwa se efa akwampa so ene wo mu de aton na Ghana Bauxite Company akwa nkran nsem enwasem ehon
enti abusuafo anopai ma menche wundupa na wonso no mbia sanse 2023 ena FDA ene Lagos Suapon ba bia ya kire se de si frafra no eye nhwehwemu na eno na hwehwemu ne bede de pefe se enu a eba bebo Ghana manfo ho ban na gye yen efiri yare wa hodro mu eye Ruta natural products na enu ena miensa anope Ruta mixture no pebi no nom say malaria fever ena tete wa wanum nu anom no bie ama efi bia de ababaji ni pedua ni mu akenten so no awuru mu kama ama wo so esmejira na so apomoden kwanso na Ruta tonic nso wo hono mo anope say typhoid fever dia wadra ene Ruta tonic ewe dwaman so baby biara yeton enupa bia de hia ni so bebo ewremu na wakwa kope no we bi anope doctor say friend no na mo nhwe nkomo number no enie 0244
485632 0244 485632
eti ko Ghanaian Times
anya na yanko Ghanaian Times mwe na Ghanaian Times the book atanso anope ni dia wode eba beto achiefuo ene ahefo nyina anim no na Ghanaian Times ni wo say 2025 budget no wonwo hyenkran nti ISSER no wo mu ne ba betu dwa na afo so ya Ghanaian Times the book atanu a prison penimpa ba pa no ana ode ato nanimu ana o kire se wo momodin se de be ya prison no ebetimi ade nsakra ya ba manfo no asetena mu nti no nti aho asem da ho ana afe Ghana Bauxite Company Limited aho asem no a kire se de fa kwampa so ne tu sa na mo no and so eda ha yase Ghana record annual shortfall of 330,000 units of blood moja no ayatwe no a short
yo eti wariana eti abusa soja ni baako ane ni pa ahodo be nan bia chese etu akasa wonu mu ewo boko nti ano so ho asem eda Ghanaian Times mu are ho pa eni amamen dispatch ewo the daily dispatch the bokrata mu na no pay yan sorry so ewo nkrata ni nyina mu na eyi Ghana Bauxite de ne so ho aro pay ensem krono ewo krata fa to so dumienu ewo the daily dispatch mu ena krata fa to so mienu so ena onimonyafo Kennedy akompre ko Japan e kire se 2028 ono so baba pa aro pay eno so ha sei ena afa Owura Franklin Kujon so ena kire mu se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the digitalization now on the buy no agenda kire se eda na akwa so tin ano pay and also kratafa eto so du bako e wo the daily dispatch and so
kire bi we ka ni o
se mo kan ne krata ni nyina ade aba obi ehunu de oye ya obi de ebi behu
Mori ya be aka the Daily Statesman
okay
and the Daily Statesman so what the ababe tudwa se NDC abere ni mre se wo ababe bompuntu obi a wo man Ghana kojo panguruma no kon afuase ayi de bim na hyebedwani no nti chacha budget no a wo ye no be bi so de sika kɔ na de mpuntu ba no a ko de sika fie bi de kɔ osisi fia na chacha be bi ankwa wo no a ho betimi asabi anom no ho na wo no pie sika pudu di akɔ akogu enti wase mohu aba no mohu baby a chese ni interest wo baby obesa nkwa no hadu wo pie sika pudu akogu so tiase na baby a de mpuntu obeba ne de sika fia no achi no ana Owura Franklin Kujo asem kroya no the Daily Statesman asade aba betudwa biewu ana wo say digitalization agenda no ye papa edimu brebi ba ya ni ebototwene o nti ya say udu NDC mu a ayiri tan ya yiri nyina ne say chief of air staff appointment ni nti NDC mu ayiritan woman Tiomwasi, chief of air defense, chief of air staff.
No, but why papers in a way?
But also in Sanka, and so I could do that. But no, so in Sanka, and JB, I call myself.
Nyama was by network
and Tina said the Aquacusi Enono, a year Daily Statesman, the Bocratano Emo.
Gaston mixture a draw and pay Uyafuna emu war, dear emu cow. Also, I walk rania, Adeba Betty one night, and pay make a full Gaston mixture. Eddie amount.
Yes.
They do know a beboapa. Now, typhoid fever also can who said it to not any could you were dry any Gasto mixture. Now, Mesoplus mixture so away just so. Way near dry and nay, and my yenina from the Sabrato. Amaya Bosomia Quantuan, ye, be other than our Quambo, but so many best one. Oh, be one saba na baba se na akwa kogo enti se won san ka bia na che se wo ye akache edro ne bio eye menso plus mixture na prosta plus mixture ne de ye memedo tatahwe wo ojo so cha no temachi abem wo ojo so a wo bre wo abejo so bewe na moja so feed ye kire ba wo ojo so a be chimo bewe yaw na wo tie no eye prosta plus mixture na sa ha wo nyina odi to ase na nature medics ne nsan no ono na de no we abedwa so a wo de ba beboa me ne omienu ano pay drugstore no de wo wechi wo no ano pharmacy akese ne nyina so ebi wo no mo akonu asa pharmacy so kwa enoi bi e wo ho for doctor na mo ni nkomoi
0248778899 0248778899 na my Ghana yetuei yaso dia yakwa adwuma Ghana ni bia pa adwuma de ntini yakwa amana ne aya mo boje yesoso emu dendenden no na ade bia wo ye bia no ade ehia wo kese pa yi wapomden enti na nsa so toto na se enti de yakamfo de amatiefuo ne ahwefo nyina se ade bebo wapomden kese pa no aya pososofo kantanka the African star and akofaba was in fidia kese ne ma hodo ya wo ye de tie biman no my Ghana nim nyina wa amanone mama hodo nyina so no sa pomdi ni wa ye be da nya so mfaso enenti wasa na da je de ewura mu aye nhwehwemu mapadom suko ama de duro bia ba ye frɛ no Emulate Herbal Supplement now pomdi monim before ye nhwehwemu hunu nom say eh we dey so be mada ampani ampedro ba ye ho dance se twobo di nyina ne se adro yi ba ye obi a doctor declare no se won kofie nkowu abusuafo nya bi ma no no ma na wanya nkwa atena se obi a woda ya aposo a abekitafo kra chese ya pa aba no wenya adro bi na so no ma no nya wode so ya atena se nti abekitafo kra ya na ye omu nwanwa se na adro be nie we no enye huhu mu adro eye honam de ehwehwe mu mapa no aye na ye bibidro so enti ne se kopedro fense Emulate Herbal Supplement adro esa ya de bia ye modi wo bedwam na ye se de adro no sa adro we tumi santie se wo so kopebi nanom na anum ya de bia wodi wasase so no na adro no ko be bia to bi do bia benya bia to wo kokole na ka ashtan wo betundo so pu ya mo apostle safo kantanka no ankasa namba nti frɛ no na eba na yade mu asem bia ene ni nkomo sisi a number ni ebobo na entensi sa ya ebobo ama wo 0535112873 0535112873
part 2
okay birthday wishes newspaper and me and my birthday pictures in bit me
hey
all right my try my say bit me
anti what's about try me enhwe
na
try me enhwe
anti then a papers na to me am about pictures na there
atumi aba madam patience upon oyechecheni Zion Praise Educational Complex wo meduma ammonia wo manso that no so we show happy pressure ba mo onko
yo eti birthday kakapa so na that's way
birthday bole
Dr. Francis Kweku Yeboa and that's one no bra penny no
government auction here
government auction here see you
government be ya
amen mat
government be no ye twem na say
ye twem so you see you Edema amen mat auction services
mususu mu hu won
e wo question man
nyabotre o government auction here auction dey
ya ma de
era mo tie na mo original habiba bi
ye nim de ye nim
na auction ye ma no ofre mo da
dabi o kai kure nya bi anke
se ye ka o se ye duane o se ye ntoma o se de o ye be auction ye se mu interest krampo a mo mabede
ye hu no
amonya daje everything happy birthday wa no mo boy
eti rapeni arope ye ma tiri kwa wai akofo nkoso ankra o e ma ye happy birthday
tiri kwa se mo
eti voko de adashi unim
de adashi de
eye Miss Ernestina Efiafosu Adoma na atonso agogo government hospital or ye midwife for eti arope ye ma happy birthday na onuaba ya odasu so ede Madam Claudia Amponsa Wase Girls Senior High School English Department ehonum enowo etiano pay ye ma happy birthday ena sofo so ne da so ne elder na me adomo a me de di animu ya ena ye kra na chikra eti Apostle Ajiman ene ebusuafo ni nyina
ne papa na yesofa na se ono na
Apostle Ajiman ene ye ne papa eti
papa na obi a se eke ya bebe obeda yesofa
eti besmark aka eti ene wo send pepra enamfo ne asinya me adomo a memenda ombe yi omode hie e wa tonso agogo aya ya yenkoja ntia ya yemra na ya meboa wo
all right boss of Ameko parliament na menhwe
on the statement before this house. It's unfortunate that the Deputy Minister for Finance has just left the chamber. We are debating the budget of the executive. The Minister for Finance is not here. His deputy was here right after his submissions. He's Nicodemously sneaked out of the chamber. We would have wished that he would be here to get feedback. And here is why. You know, sometimes when you are in government, you suffer from a certain disease. Any feedback that is given you think your job is just to defend. I was information minister. You think your job is just to defend and explain. Sometimes if you listen, you will get free advice that can help you to improve what you are doing. So it will be good that you bring him back into the chamber so that he can listen to the feedback that we are giving to him. He, for example, says that his justification for raising this 49 billion, this phantom 49 billion, is that in 2017 we mentioned arrears of 7 billion. What he forgets is that when we mentioned 7 billion, we did not proceed to adjust the fiscals with that 7 billion. We did not proceed to adjust the national accounts with that 7 billion and change the primary balance. We proceeded to say it will be audited, and thankfully, a good chunk of those claims were thrown away. What he has done differently, what he and his boss have done differently, is that they have proceeded to adjust the national accounts and adjust the primary balance for numbers that they themselves claim they have not audited. I'm happy he's coming back into the chamber. So the difference is that you have proceeded to adjust the national accounts with figures that you are confessing you have not audited. Who does that? And that is why we are telling you to hasten slowly. Mr. Speaker, he says they have indexed leap to inflation. He goes on to say that they have provided dedicated funding for free SHS. Honorable Deputy Minister, you did not index leap to inflation. The MPP government that just did indexed leap to inflation. You did not do it. You did not do it. Don't take credit for what you haven't done. Also, you claim there was no dedicated funding for free SHS, and you question whether the erudite Abeno Osei Asare has read the budget. I regret to inform you, you probably haven't read your own budget. You haven't read your own budget. Because if you have read your budget, you will find out that the dedicated funding for free SHS was a goods and services allocation of ABFA. Honorable Deputy Minister, ABFA, what you have done, and again, you tell the people of Ghana that you have uncapped NHIL and Get Fund. That's not true. Let me show you why it's not true. It is the Earmarked Funds Capping and Realignment Act. What that law says is that you cap 14 funds. And if you find that any fund requires its full allocation, you restore. That's what you have done. If you wanted to uncap, you know what you do? You repeal the whole legislation. Why have you not uncapped all the 14 funds? You are using the same act. And what you are doing is that you are restoring what you have now been asked to make available to them. But, Mr. Speaker, we have 4 things to share with our colleagues on the other side. And Honorable Deputy Minister, respectfully, if you listen, it will help you. The first is that your economic policy, it is not coherent with your manifesto. I have a copy of your manifesto here, Resetting Ghana, NDC Manifesto 2024. I have your economic policy here. Your economic policy is not coherent with your manifesto. I always say that agro beswa ifranopa, to wit, if the evening festivities will be exciting, the morning preparation will show. This morning preparation you've brought us shows us that the evening festivities will be nothing to write home about. You told us between pages 3 and 22 of your manifesto that your economic program, Honorable Deputy Minister, let me have your attention. You told us that your economic program will be built on 3 foundational pillars: the economic transformation agenda, the economic recovery program, and the 24-hour economy. Right at the dispatch box, your boss, the finance minister, has admitted that the 24-hour economy part of it, they are not ready to even lay it before this house. Sunday, you brought in Mr. Guzitando to do an informal presentation, and he himself admitted that he has some further work to do, and then he will bring it here. You have brought us an economic policy. The economic recovery program, that's the foundation. The economic transformation agenda, that's the foundation. The 24-hour economy, that's the foundation. You have not finished preparing it. Who built the first floor when they haven't built the foundation? Which contractor built the first floor when they haven't built the foundation? And let me show you the effect. That is why when we go into your economic policy, there's no coherence with your manifesto. You made 273 economic promises in your manifesto, 273 of them. If we prorate your 4-year period, each year you should be doing about 68 of them. Do you know how many of your economic promises you have responded to in this first economic?
Okay, Parliament Benedo. Hey! Foko! Bonita for mame.
Where the budget no na wo ma sha ase bobo ho akoma sika de be ya adwuma na papa no be kenkan wie ye no ya no wo mo trans ya bobo ho no owura to force na mu wa ma na be de akire ne ba ye nti ase wo no mo to mane no na hyehye no na emzo sorry kakra nti owura kojo opon kruma sorry ya wo kirechiri mu no o kire se deputy finance minister no waso de PSC a
so waso de kude odwane akọ
waso de kude ya odwane akọ na nko betena ase na nko tie ya nka beboa no se de no osidi ne nsa bo na adwene mu no na ya makai kwa kese
asa bo wadwin
na wo kase ya toda wo power ya na o yare yade bi ya na ye wadwin se wo de ade bi abebe bia bra na chese bra be defend na so toda tinasi na wuti asem ni yi a benya bibi afiri mu ana budget no hyehyɛ ya wo no mu ye ya enye no korɛ na budget no mu wo se wo no mu ade bibi betoto ho kubeka bibi fa abandada no 7 billion ho na wo no mu de 49 billion ene o kan na mpo abandada no de no kora no o kan no wa amfa nhyem sa ene o kyerɛ mu ede fa ho no ene afa kyerɛ mu be fa free senior high school so enso ho asem said ye wonum eka ye ntutuye ya ne wonum pese o mo kire se ye o mo na eyo na enso abandada no ye no so oba be ka ho asem ena aja nkirekire mu wode ba na ba bia oba be gina kire mu pa ye NDC American manifesto ya wonum ka ho asem bo sha ahodo a wonum hye ye no afa budget ya wonum be ka ye no nshisha wonum de be ye adwuma no ankasa no kyerese eniema nsiso wo kyerese eniema ahodo miensa ena wonum ka ho asem so mo de ba be ye adwuma na eniema ahodo miensa no te se de ebochi ya miensa na wo de ade esiso enti no wo kyere mu se de adi mu ntintima kasa ye 24 hour economy no amem na abaye finance minister no ankasa abeji atumi kyerɛ sɛ amam na afe omukofo wura guzita no mane bai emo no ankasa so be kyerɛkyerɛ mu gitu mu kyerɛ sɛ afe
na ye pania mampania power ne sɛ onhwɛ ntotoya e ma 24 hour economy ne ebeba so nti na no Sunday no mo ye budget workshop tumu jinchichimu ene ntiase wo budget nim tumu go fa papa na buy sen ko no 24 hour economy
ona esini se so
ka ho aso
mechiri mo na
ono buy a wozu onye ono anga ta ba head and ntiase o ma na break akra
enti na kire se uye mu a bochi ami ensa na enga duane ne yedi kwa akosi so anu ama na ben no bochi anu ba akwa bu na bochi ami ne yedi ade so ma na ben enti no wura kojo nkruma kyerɛ wonum amoma hunu sɛ ade no ankasa ya wonum hyehyɛ de aba no kyerɛ sɛ eni nyina so nti saa no no pɛ sɛ wɔka akyerɛ mu kokosi kyerɛ sɛ wo mu hyehyɛ ya wo ma yɛ de brega na fo
eni nyina so bia
nti enum
okay me ba chao mama na me homra na me ba yede diaka abetraso nemu manopa miguso e ka we se Globe
Educational Center
ese bra na offer unto kwankwa amone ne kusua ade obonya scholarship worth 10,000 pounds 10,000 pounds
o se de ko kanisi kanu ba sika ma
2 billion
ana
ode ma wona ode kusua ade
masse no
me wa se chiane pa me dana se
ko fo bon pa ma uyi don no na ya mo nwe yi so mo ko na ho nya mo nzai na ya ha obetra yes aye amranti ya omo edi Dr. Mahmoud Baomia edi na chi enano Dr. Foku so ne mama right
ne mama
yes insu ha batebe ndey na that was my time mo apa so was mo apa good
oda sumu
me dem ko pesa de achinye edem
ya sumu
na ebeduru ho de ebeduru ho na wonim ayam rantie I think say nipa me bona baso pa ye na me fa ni crancy ese John I think say emro ko forestry no obomodin apushi ebimo kakra edemaye na niya mehu bi mu a ya na anya me anim ni ya na hame pa yi but what can you do na wonim the mu ye nyina no I think say as a political party any party ma evansi bi akameka say academic patriots yan pekesa omo a emranti on pese omo tuom ho che de boa party no yan peke wo na wo mo ni training bia no ya momo counseling na ye hwe na ba bia omo ebetimi de omo afa no mo timi asua de kakra nya certificate bi so ekura no I think say ye hwe ho nso a ebeboa se ne be ya nya me ya adom na omo tuom ho si we no mo ye aduma de aboa party no si adom ne nya me ya adom na Ghana fo de Ghana konya na dum yenya omunso no etimi enya baabi afa mien ko use certificate sem emfa enya dia sebe ebiti makase intimi famu awomo ena enye all the time na bibianso na certificate party the all power you have so many avenues bitimi dia hwe de aboa party ma omo to omo si ho a omo do omo kra to what the party no. We should learn because I never be a moye enya dia a boa party no. Na said na ye kan oh say Ghana for ne
akwankwaja no ya to sadi afrado for se momra beta ye chi ani enye papa kwan
bese ba boa me na menye birthday wish we na fe ye na ehomra ye ba me ne David Buache abetena se edi enkomo on Wontumi 1013 any Wontumi TV nana kede nua ba ni achem takrase mrantie hene
that's right
eniaba Juliana Osei dodo na freno mother sweet mother
I no go forget you
Odo sweet power say we see atuna no ina bi achi no na no be
for lunch
no be very soft e be kissable and mother Julia
for lunch
you gad me ko lunch
anka wo nka de no ko
ni nia be ma eye defo do no de be ko lunch na nakade achem takrase mrante hene
anya na namia nto
enia ba Juliana Osei ye friend mother picture ba ko me hwe picture ba ko no we so fe enti mother happy birthday to you and then anopay achem takrase fo nyina Emma wotiri nkwa na je say ni auntie ene ya ma make jemfu the National Women's Organizer enti Juliana say happy beautiful birthday to you mother owo achem takrase
na kede
mame na
hwan ni eke ka ho na kofa ba so yeah disbanded these macho men and party supporters omo fee say omo no serve as security the my political parties that will say anamuntu bia no utu a political party a uti akonwa so no ya na because of asundue no bibi enti no ujitu montem na wo hwese be ye adwuma na I think say sana mona ye 2 ye no edi ye ye because wholeheartedly ye jitum say sa party security personals na party na one de no wholeheartedly na MPP ya ja ye dim na ye jemo no to be frank with you I must be frank the mere fact say your political party any akansi na woko ana wonso nim say nipa woni ni kosi akan no on the team be to trust him and ordinary niema to trust him and ordinary niema enti no ujemu saa na wo no antimi anye any proper investigation bia antimi ahwe na wo saa wo security at your backing say BNI for ni ade yentimi ahwehwe NDC fuo eni mo ye echi ami yentimi kasa no pe de ye fisi ye pasundie na nso no ohwe de mo ye ni nso ya mpe bibia nsi echi de en ho ekotare chin say ye de no ya disband ya e be hayen ya o ya nya de as a political party leadership ya nya de because ohwe de me sisi ye se ya to aba na ye kan na political party bi ehunu say olusu no na the macho men akọ na yakọ attack vanse yisi officers see ya force no say when declare abano in our favor na MPP as a political party obi eni ho say at least obegina ho ediama party no na sabi pulling agent ne vanse party rep lo no ndifa ba ko no betimi aye ontimi ntu anamo bia but ye constituency for instance we know say enebe bi wono mu a ye njeja ye ho yes ye wono mu ntu a ye tu ye say be protect ye ballot na amanfo ato amayen ene ye president no. We also have our internal arrangement, and I was expecting say all constituencies will do that. And maybe a CC or baby no fact you many name one ye say ye kenka ya ba pa na to use a political party wo tie akonwa so wo candidate really na ya force say ye declare the loser no no so agia to say me pemenkwa edinti no say ne o mu si hye mininti no mu declare ma no I mean massa it doesn't matter. I think say going forward you hwese party no omo a on be sacrifice your life etu omo ho asi ho etu anamon edema party no ye hwese ye ba ye nyom mfrim ye nyom yipamu because ya de bia ha adwene eyiye so wanya obi a do party no na kra na koma hye party no beto aso etu sana mo se o bibia no matter what it is obeboa obesupport party na ebebu ni pana bem enti ebesre se ina ma senior master che mutu sana mo no party no take records of them na training bia o se yenya ede ma wo mo mini certificate se courses we be run mo no matimi nya base certificate e betimi abo mo daachi a you should do that. Now we have about 3 years and some months. They can able to do something and get certificate as and when almost higher party eduma ye mo awomo akade bi ase wo se wode mo me mfa ma womo na nya kono mo party ne ho bra na mo party no na me de enu si ho no na me ba eye yera afenyo the majority leader any statement or the babontin no I think say he has hit the nail right on the head. Wa fa an wada lady kaino mebe na baso any all the parliamentarians MPP parliamentarians age bebo mu nyina baso say at least jumadi omudie no ye ni so. Yes, that's why people call them mighty minority. Omu say ye number no of him, but number na wo fam no so hwe o madwenim ene omunim diem na omadwuma ya o mo ya utim say yes adwuma no moti ase ana omudim die so e wo soro omudidi say adwuma no na afanyo makense so waya ade say at least ono so otimi asu adwuma no ene ede so ene bibia wo so ya na mo tu wo so tu edema party no say he's the face of MPP. He's the face of the party. Na de ba ko amesere ni say bibia na dwuma bia no na say anamontu obi etu no bo no matare ho ye hwe mi mu na bem ye hwe na anamontu na wo tu no so dwuma bi na tu ma che kakra ba ho a bu ma ye nuru no ye encourage no timi lead the party ni ye so ti ase meaning say as a political party or they build some kind of clouds but massa and I'm to also to
patriotic party and afi mini akwabna frimpong ono a deputy protocol officer ema the new patriotic party at the national headquarters, and he doubles as the general secretary for Kuya Kumasi Youth Association and pay obejineja meneno ebebo enkomo bebribi Kumasi sam ni asante sam yebeye dodo na ensoso ewa hanom na sikaso wono ho papa the party for na mo ba fia ha che no ene kwabna from pon aba nti munyina momre na equal positions mu na cha oye deputy protocol officer na moneno emedi enkomo se we are very fine say munim say to pass your bed match and data eba enti ena to pack abed no ti kwabnanya menia bilili no money take 5 no money kwaku madison no money kwaku dennis ne kan come henry no ben lexus no money calvin or say papi k no money say munyina political mavis no, and my very good son Godfred KNUST Tescon president. God, good morning. We need to pay. Data,
Father,
Marche.
Any father and a Biaboko.
Boko now, so
Children Padorma, Biaboko.
Bad, yes.
Biaboko. But agenda now, say, no.
Agenda bear.
Stanley, a blue or one come on.
Are they?
Now, what you say, agenda who was one of part of it. She said, then the good was out of part of it. Squad knows how boom we do the annoyed me. Almost here, I am QMF. QMF, because Upe bail out no one IMF Unyabi. I am IMF director Charlie. So me pelon they are sorting issues be out.
What your office to say?
Oh, now about the able call father. The chairman could continue and things are also running. Yes, after elections, we've lost elections, so things are no more running at the party office. But I said, Mammy Chay, General Secretary, Lawyer Justin Kudi Afrin
no,
or around. Another so on the number. Who will say, on the number?
JFK.
Oh, on the number.
My solution, I can't remember the rule about the General Secretary. So
on the number. And Kubasi to tell me, alas, you crazy or how be spending this or around.
Yeah, DJ
program now. Who called you know? You call me a 1 point P, you know. So quite 1 point of P.
The opposition you want to know.
Because we need the 1 pound on imagine a program. Now,
yeah, fine.
Oh, yeah, me. Does that mean I will be on the town? I'm saying, father to one. I
want to begin with you from a write-up of your good self. Na yeni emunkomo because I remember those days. Kuya. Yabonkoma Nema Bibri championing the development of never Munyai Chania to us. We are hard pressed for time. Mukata quite in section. I will engage in na Yashi. Na NDC's hidden agenda. Terrible power outages in Ashanti region aimed at collapsing Ashanti businesses. Na the ama me pese me run komo emu no the admission of the energy minister last 3 days oba Ashanti memu na oni yera bedi nkomo no gitum se ampa kan ya dumso de aba anwa ye de pa na Asante mantam de edutwam ono energy minister no egitum me minua penin apia stadium se ono so agun kotodwe wo energy minister ni mka chanza wo sere no wada campaign wo ye ni mumuma wo twema John Dramani Mahama no wanche se omuno no mfa dumso emeto Asante man so ntido betima ye bia dumso no be kofom no onye ana apia stadium so agun kotodwe wo energy minister enim na ara wo sem se energy minister ekono o kan se load shedding timetable paadie maye na nwene ho because omomfa manne emfa machina na kanye dumso no omu ye do metima ye se ebetwa chena se betwa na watwa achi se betwa na watwa mienu achi no eno soso no Wontumi ankyere ena obetoto mrade wa Asantema mu ena wasa eja honom saa ena wokwa ankane dumso yi eno amenama na dwono na je say I say half of Asantema and I say the greater Kumasi no is in darkness na je say asem no anodin but I have known you say if it is about Asantema development baby the way and so me who the way to suma sing na baby from say fancy me kai demonstration akwai ya o mutagi say NDC for
regional minister
yeah demonstration to the Asantema chefa demonstration
yes
my good self governor from power teha TK Nana Kofi Nana Poku Frefre Felix Ibrahim on the organizer Emma Kuya Felix Ibrahim ne Shadrach Freeminum ne je say Ofaniko janya ko tra Canada Ofaniko na yenya president and IPP government na if you say say MPP try ni be hwefie
exactly
ye kan na amafo tagi say NDC and then ye ko ba elusu ye amafo say buntu juma party na amene ni amra me ye wa asantema mu no enti ena e ma elusu ye bi amoso ye mu bo ebu anka sa be inter some interchanging ge wie da and you still keeping on say wasante sem e onfeni agro ma menna mare hene ase na menchara no pay na edum hene menchiano na edu say yira wo fa se prekope deputy protocol yimano safo menchiano afi ayefo ni bebrebe ya omuso na ba ewu anu that time Pascal so jona kwatena UK great voice kuya tenya asem kitok ani assembly members omuso yemu opoma nom na ya redu na prempe power outages in Kenya dumso wa santimemo kwamna
father mamin chair bi Kevin say men country also san chair bi o say men country also chair and I'm saying chair dey muti say o say o san chair o kan 3 into any father say wa what say miensa anya ba ko miensa Wednesday Tuesday edi father ma yenchia ya bedu asantema mu a yenchia mpenimfo a no musuku yasin ni yenchia otekoko so 2402 bi nana nana no kasade a ede eboy mu ase wo nim ye besumu akosisi ebewu father okaya ne ye wasem bi a ne ye ka say ye asantini first ansana even political party ansana even religion ebeba because nyakopon boy en ko betime decide say odi eko US and odi eko Israel but see me asante na me asantini me asantefo enti bibia ye asante development there we betime atag me say me tribalistic me tribal bigot I don't care as far as the main no is for asantema development there you can say whatever you want to say I don't care
boss of economic can say me say when it comes to asantemani asantesemua the ethics of my profession doesn't come to play because I will be 101% biased.
And your father say what to say omojanum what to say omojanum enti there ebi no mo read right up and no mo ka wasem ne under the new patriotic party and aban cramp no you organizing mammoth demonstration demanding for development for the region me guys that our regional minister say aliens I say aliens but say ga almost say asene boa na ge nkanya ni say things were baby ababedru no kaniama would have been better than it is now. Na ninia de ema metre sakrate ni say ma observe power outages na ekoso no e na sabi bibi ekoso a esa otina kire na ye what Bruni call critical reasoning e say o hwa ade no on the surface so you see dum so cause we complaining we you say it say I've been in various regions within the shortest time from January to Mako various regions yes dum so no Baba Ashanti region dum so na ekoso wa no intensive as compared to other regions father share me Accra baby am wono yes dum so ibaso me mada light of mba go pe eno krampo dum no anajo 11 years so na homachefo enti ubedu krom ha na ebu abe 2 days kra na light kra wubi. So the question is, you ask yourself, so, okay, you say I'm for the training to us, and now, Sabi, any pebiano, obi the BB do, and I'll be your BBA. As all Heninchi, the fact say, war, a woman, a guono, doesn't mean say a woman for Nabano and assassin to obey kuku. Say what you wanna, and in the days. Na yetimi ba ne ababa kachiro so wadwuma ne yatum monko ya pamomo se na twam se sia no okoyesa amanfo beka se eyetan enti they will develop a strategy in fact wani maso by time wani beba so no na afawase and that is what the NDC is doing because I say na Rollins was so hwe boachi mattress mo hwe apino soap She those days breweries say why
yeah
she Coca-Cola Mr. B.A. Mensa
yeah
that time omu nyina ni tobacco na no ye wa hai so omu guni nyina and it was PNDC NDC. But in the modern era, he said, even John Dramani Mahama, a mobile Tinaswa, yes, one with capitation grant, Ubian hospital bako, and you John Mahama, one of them is a program pilot in Fear 9. Yes, a pilot no. Yes, say Obako hospital will be an says a hospital. Who can for insurance? I baby will be a quadrant here. Yes, see a year what we call a capitation, then capitation grant in the hospital. No, see, I'm going to say, Kumase, Enfifi, and I'm anything, Nami Areas, and quantity chips compound. We be do Kumase Kranami Areas, yes, and I'm quantity for near Cocohemo. And killer and Yama Akosono should let you know, Sasabi, what's the son of woman jail said was a son. Wadana Grogu, Wadana Progu, still a owner. And do you hear how a Doomsone Kosona? This is the hard about a weakening your local economy. And they say, Yamfan is a movement, we now Unikania with the Juma, the Azam Kotopetru. Be better petrol fuel consumption now be use amount of sika be komo one we be do baby crown pole juma ronyes can to our kesika and to obey so be leaving off a do critical they be shut down because when business is not giving you profit you shut down ya ha no so no wahwe mu a ye nnuan mu ye world afo omo so am ya omo ye ka ho adwuma all these people depend on electricity ya ma me no ma wasafo a omo wo cold stores omo stores a omo dey adwuma and they all depend on electricity. Imagine say you dum can 2 days enam na freeze say dem krampo a ebe di freeze ama nam na kosei e say we are the obeya ne so obetu agu aboka. And where is the person going to get another income? So sand kwa kofa enam fish ne sand aba begu me fridge ma sama obi aba beto omo ya baba juma omo pamade omo all the ene chese ekrom ha na ye wo no we virtually depend on electricity. Bia you depend on electricity. And as such, so how intensive Doomsonity o krom ha one Emma productivity conform two Emma amount for boka because I would be a store now say why your store provision store na wakofa ne ma ba begum na because of Doomsonti ntimi freezy Doomsonti drink a cry say ni pan beto simu e hye do meto bo one expiring date account expiring date can product na eso kokotugu and this is what the NDC this time no one na yakunedi nyansa wo enya why no ba be gigigize me boss David tie na makwa no maso no na me no gigigi dabi enya sa this time one na cause me nyansa edi wani baba ho so no na unuma umabunu no meanwhile how cry factories no enya na do dan kwa akofo ado ne MPP na ba ya ene okodu kono ho sie wo iron steel factory wo a ka ekonkrase kono ho dua se praso ne ne makofa amanfo mo mbe ya adwuma ukodu ba bit say yemfa ne so office of cement factory e wo wi ukodu tano so kasapreku ye wo wi say yemfa ne say Doomso ne be intensive na say omunya electricity farm power omo yi no produce more they will let people off ombe pam microphone bi afra adwuma because sikana yezo odi tu akoto petrol and na se petrol no so ba production so produce no produce sa
to be redundant and rather no instead say e be ma adwuma na koso ama kromafo na nya sika no omo de sane ma way back to weaken the say yen crofo no ho be kire wo mo omo bi omunyuma because of say sika man to ombe pam amanfo adwuma and this is the strategy and this use and omo playing well because we betimi akwa other regions Sina David wa obetimi akato say ne ho no Doomso ho ba wontimi fa equate say Doomso na gina Central region the same Doomso and a Bunu East the same Doomso na Eastern the same Doomso na Accra but we Doomso na Central region intensive me buy no me sim be 4 days e wa fara light e nya akra nu 3 hours e wa bu akwaso do me bia me wo yeah nu 3 hours just so press and I say apart from the economic you know so no we free ja we use the moment e be say abetis ka koto foforo no says can you could have used it for a training obetimi there yes in the studio I say power fluctuations say abeshu ne manyina ntezo free ju koto say TV koto foforo and when we strategy and this afa to weaken say okay Ashanti region the stronghold of MPP ono munye omo resource no musika free nti say yes an e ma no na manfo nyuma say
then you weaken the party MPP no was our region and this a bibiba na ye ka critically muma yen hye na yen hu se be wo nya fight where you know woman go on etrese wasesa the fact na ye Rollins PNDC Rollins na abaye Muhammad ti wasesa because any panel cross san with an appointment for to na hwehwem na hwe obi a background ubohu wa obohu se typical proper santini pa udi any regional minister in Sinchen typical proper santini pa bijina mo na uzenka obi say chief inok wo friend now who's a typical someone sapon utimu say yes, these people are people whom you can easily associate.
Appointment was those
exactly
from
certain many catching and now so appoint Asante for half cast for no when the half cast na Bruce
Asante for the
half cast so no Asante for half cast and I win that time I never catch around to say the first and half cast for the doors to do. Oh my dear, I'm referee and Philly at the other tree. Obey AI who's as a zooming now Bono.
Your mama will be
or no dear grad chain because
because you point to free zones. I see you. I said the one when you now you appointed one from Ashanti who could take you appointed one from Ashanti who could take Kwame Zoo from Ashanti the Nanso
they are not. That is the
is the richest development to these people.
Exactly. She has already father herself. Your mama be the president 2012 to 2017 January no. What the question say the ministers are appointed you know. One and a typical like main ministers or cabinet ministers. One a typical and they no go for better works and housing. Actually, time I did the bar on
for TG.
Mills. Mills. Once a Mills man, those people in appointment reflecting the voting in the 2012 elections. Mills my three top ministries energy finance. That be finance.
Education.
They know attorney general
first before education.
Do the ministries no. Muntaka Mohammed, cabinet minister. Ashanti. And I didn't know who we are.
Ashanti.
There be slate down who they own slate nana. We slate ni.
Now you when you cross J panel share CEOs, need deputy CEOs, director general's appointment a wire.
Slate ni
you will be tempted to do tribal politics.
Exactly. Imagine say young fan say
Muhammad Kabiru enye Kabiru Adama enya Adama voya
security capos you appointed as kore
omu eye very very canny in a way that one way obete ejei mensa yebua esiama donko and then to deceive you that maybe omufra santimemu ha dodona yes ara biakoye those areas on kwanta uti voter region honomo and then you ask yourself say where are our very own
enti ade ane de wotina chire na uye din a friend is a wow e pian hade. And so one council or council so tribal you say big got through David do not tribal big got but that's the truth baby I didn't know see why cronany and can maybe bedroom no I didn't it's eating us up and we have to all stand up near Kasam Found said the bear sebi appointments in your money cost so any become because imagine say there's some upon any appointment chief no come you can easily relate. You can easily relate. So if you are in a club for bar, people will go closer to you. And then you better there's all here. But where your appointment now, my young who say the typical Ashantis are also there. And if you read
and that is why it is very unfortunate that when our very own came, in Ashanti region, Oman fear and ne abe
exactly. Sometimes regional ministers say aliens. David me alien or MPP or anybody alien. o say aliens so many Oheneba Dr. TK edu tie bi and
the second term Nado did all he could. One CEOs, one ministers from Ashanti. Almost could do one more. Woman de prepare for my agenda. And then this is where we are
today. Father, yeah, the mechanic say Dimsona air costono say amari plant bisia. Yeah. Enya petrol can ambeto gum. Yes. Now the power kumasi enya. Yeah, then I that's the question is
Central Regional Plant bisi ho. Eastern Regional bisi ho. Then Western Regional bisi ho. Western of bisi ho. Then Ashanti Regional Mary Plant ni no. Yeah, dum so anu ye because they are refusing to buy fuel to provide.
And the reason being that on person go Ashanti for Juma, that's all. As I'm not can be over fan say yeah partisan politics but we be any because cost on when electricity and power now top petrol now generator
but when things became very intense. Yes. 2015-16 even radio stations were closing at 10 p.m.
Exactly.
Chroma.
Because we just can't top petrol and power. And the agenda, the agenda is just to collapse Ashanti business. It's finished. It's finished. The amount when you're poor because I'm gonna bet me every resource I come MPP. I what they say they see was Ashanti North here. Explosion. Yes, you are nipa a die 30 as a bubu. You who be a piache. A buy call is a piatu. I buy or was MPP. I buy community from Rama. It drew almost they are cover 5,000 they are come home. Na nadmu for baba na ono nadmu dey na wo the baba yum ya go 5,000 and then without even
the tidal waves as one
want to see water region they are captured in budget. President Kwara other finance minister no say on make sure say on be chechire e ho no omo dey omo nye boundary way just watch president nyabo finance minister dia loan kura be kwa kwaje baba by do hand the regional minister calling about na no form so efie bia enye say individual efie bia etifie na akwakoto say Ashanti sa typical Ashanti homes no we ba ko bi efie ba ko ni procurate we 50. Oh yes na ko mo 5,000
na uru na bantima efie ba ko and efie bo say fe kukumfo fie uru ha betima nya ni ba 40 ho
exactly
na eja to ama about 30 houses as you have 5,000 Ghana cedis and then you capture a tidal waves a voter region in your budget your national budget see gurus can fan come home now we see yanka nianya de omo na even omo pre omo nsabubu omo na ho atete omo ntimi nanti biem omo lusu omo busuafo omo wuye 5,000 na be omo one esen kamu shame to the extent of damage I then akoso namu the aban be ya be restore sankrofo na back to their dignity where they are omo because of a dear cause we omo nyuma say omo stores ahihye I say now what is government going to do for them 5,000 now last time Mr. David enye no the man ba no week bi as of 5,000 now 5,000 David just secretary na cement ba ko yes father cement back here. About the cement
maybe a 120. The 5 times cement say na beto for calculate my for calculate 5 times beto cement say. We are say Antonio Mumfreo. And this is when I say mom who said these people don't have you at heart. And the father
umpie nkoto aba manko
father he uko Asante Achim Central kono no wona 2020 John Muhammad 11,000 plus votes 2024 about 12,000 plus votes. And the people mako over 12,000 to Abama. We have 5,000 one time they are coming home. Now even baby I walk out that waves non votes and away through Obama. Some of those read a book of Onya 6,000 7,000 penny or the call parliament or they are winning. But when we mount 12,000, what do you see no parking? So with the ammonia 5,500 none move. None of the no. And then now.
Oh yeah. Martin. Yeah. Akwaba
mejoso
what about mase
afi na se to abari e ni di kan ni o
hey Only many material for him at home in Asia.
I feel matter was a more official.
I come now a senior from good to say matching.
Me didn't suppose what kind message me mad diabolic for him
one of the strategies behind
kuya. In fact, you can say you can register crown puno or support or no or 2 or 4 and a businessman for moment to be mumudi and no crown so say see a body so
mama chrome hydro be
some hydro and I can see a man for chrome hydro me have a car with him but I was a father baba so near former minister Kwabnado for he also help
Kwabnado for the someone on the
Fana Santi Semuni Agru
party
someone about good power no also boy
Dave me too my help for help
but you for actually official na His Excellency the President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo na Budgetary ni nyame hira no Alhaji Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia nyame nkoso nka ne ho ne mre no eni akiri kra if every election see I mean papa Chairman Bernard Ntwibu Osiako nyame mre ne mre pa na nyame be pagya no mre pa ma enchere amen say every elections we know in fact my research kakra nti makasa baby ana minim se bia my ntiminya emma hada idea bia ma menhwe na menka ho asem kakra bi wa mempese NPP fo be kasa yen ho eden sema hyehyehye yen ho we na ye we ntina a worldwide and global because of COVID-19 every government now what power from 2018 as of other electoral laws or major electoral reduction.
Every government COVID-19 by now, including the Chinese government. President ready and come so mine a life position no because will be for the first time youth in China I demonstration to president about hardship. Wow. We are no free war. Yen Ghana elections, elections, MPP enya 88 seats. Eno ntibin see here. We are the other day you. Mamma 3 world leading countries. Asiwo. Germany. Emra COVID by no. Na Angela Merkel na chancellor. CDU. No mo call elections. Now ordinary kunye to what send na nado dey to we na leader for fraba and na Olaf Scholz the SPD be far home because of COVID crisis we are seeing anti say na SPD for be win here just under 4 years to send your mama na nkro for by SPD for ntimi manage Germany omukọ elections no SPD win the last election no 2021 with 208 seats 286 na no. Hunia. Na no election no lose 126. Hey. This is SPD about 86 seats in Germany. And it is not it's not the second party. It's now the third force in Germany. Ruling party no. SPD. I mean the third force. 23rd February no motoba. No have short lose support no akogina ho no. O kasa training crofo no say this is unacceptable. That's the only thing I can say. This is unacceptable. So we have to find out. The Kura Sebi Germany that's so me and sir name Ogeni 69 seats from SPD. It and may CDU COVID by no power or manager SPD for the day no mama hochiraba ombeje mine no must be taking over. I'm a SPD na the third force in Germany because of the nimguase and echo obaye no or ye did far by no one among managing ye na nema nay third force. UK Labour Party our opposition the last 40 years election makobia mugugu no omuwia na beye leadership crisis if you Jerome if you way yenye na 2021 crash time abedi kan now no elections no the last one Richard Sunak the by UK
conservative enye 202 seats. Labour conservative or no dia de no 365 seats. Na anu aba omoto ye omuwie ya na ye to ye de conservative for Labour for lose 251 seats. 251, including 12 cabinet ministers. Former Prime Minister Louis Truss. Seats until May, conservative every 365 seats. 121. 121 from 365. Labour from 2002 to 411. Germany SPD results are made down. That is the worst since 1887.
1887.
Yes, and SPD party now no ni CD you know na it's a Ghana NDC MPP we kona we aba no. SPD results onyane na no 2030 since 1887 omunya sa results born no bi da.
Wow.
Munya bi sa da. Labour for results yo mo benyen. Tony Blair ni nya bi mo. 2001. Say before Ghana ever elections, na major countries or democracies 54 na now elections. Emu 44 ruling parties no di nkugu. Ruling parties no di nkugu no kra no. Ade esan wo mbi ni say 10 na ruling parties no win ye no. Mienu ye technicalities. Ba ko ni Nigeria. So Nigeria to say Ghana, there is no way Tinubu would have been president. Nigeria for a tour Benin no 22 million. Tinubu 8 million. To the Ghana ha na be crank only 42% crank. But mono elections near technicalities. Who lead the popular votes? Now we are 1/4 of the votes in 24 out of 36 states are winning. The Tinubu away with 8 million. But okay, Atiku and the Petrobi votes Boma 12 million. Ghana Hanka Tinubu new president. Oko South Africa for the first time ANC is not having majority in parliament. And the ANC for the Democratic Party for the biggest opposition party on the Naka Boma Alliance Omuru South Africa. Nti nyama esima ye free power no eye ne na esisi saa baby na way ahochiraba na way today Ghana if for the records of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo upon the problems I will go through every indicator you use apart from inflation which was left at 23.8 everything better than the Ebetoso everything say offer debt to GDP ratio yeah beto 73.8 you just 72 73.8 no more rebasing benya 58 and now the be rebasing we are for 44 Ghana year be 50 years ni. That is what Nana Addo Bawumia are living for us. But the area say ya kasa bankrofo is up to us as MPP to stay united. Yan kaye home now yan fresh yan charge be now no ba budget. This is the NDC Youth Manifesto. Your mama de buy. Go page 4. Or see, obey 750 million CD microfinance. Budget not to be visa. It is up to us to begin
750 million CD.
I mean, read the amount any. This is the NDC manifesto, and we will among that youth entrepreneurship and skills development. Called point E. Establish a young entrepreneurs microcredit institution with a seed fund of 750 million cedis to disburse affordable loans to young entrepreneurs. The young entrepreneurs in Ghana, this was not captured in the budget. Maybe it will start from the second year. First year, youth from Ghana. So, me feel is Ghana as a country, NPP as a political party, now more discuss DDEP. Yeah. So over 800,000 people were affected. But to me, I catch so we Ghana retirees 800,000. When you are crowding NPP for 500,000. Yes, retirees Ghana.
So it was like we took a decision.
and
that
every retiree is 95% having subordinates and dependents.
Yeah.
This will be a bema depend say Missy Kentimin Kotwaba Nere and Twaba.
Nebasum Twaba.
Neba Bimon Twaba. It automatically, no, a Hong Kong will give us, even if we are to take wife and one child, be a driver, be a workers, security in the Nema, or the Anthony in Antoine, average 3, and no 1.5 million people on per NDC, Tuan Kotwaba. Me party made in Hammo baby, one tiase, and intimate koto ma opposition in the koto abakra. And next any panam koto any party a lusuno, though also far cut haircuts, but feel it say now we know the compared to your uncle, you will not go and tell that person to vote in 2028. Diniaka, say yay as a party. Yebe kukurayen who we my dear and ye through our reforms, it will naturally bring people back. Obi a one koto abane, many Americans say yebe you know, maybe reforms whatever they will do, they should do it. But once some of us be in charge of the polling station elections, you be making sure say it's fair and transparent. That is the only way. I mean my party baby naturally. Maybe what on him. Every means ebefa obi a perform ese nensa kan bi enye. 2 from the kwako do baby ese ejino no yemfa. 3 the polling station elections, let's publish dates and time. This Asoka constituency now you 16 electoral areas yen hihye enne this electoral area polling station where time we polling yam to the time now let's nullify it. These are the things I believe say I think say these are my initial comments.
Good. So you zoom into the budgets. Na yenimu nkomo kakra.
Medasi.
Then
me gidi say Ghana for bebre.
Masaba kwa na subi.
Enya kwan eko budget no ma. One say budget. Capture niema bi a mampanyini bi kama ne Thomasum during elections. Enye new. This is the 2009 budget of Prof. Samos, the first budget. 2009, read by Dr. Kwabnado Ford on the date, 5th March. 5th March 2009. Page. Oh, I have all. Page 171. Paragraph 749. National Health Insurance Scheme. I want to read the whole thing. Dr. Buford captured on behalf of Professor Mills. Madam Speaker, the National Health Insurance Scheme will be restructured to respond to the needs of the population and improve upon the issue of claims management. The latter will involve networking all DHMIS, that is District Health Mutual Insurance Scheme, to service providers and National Health Insurance Authority. This, among others, will help to resolve the problem of portability to make it a national in coverage. It will also pursue the policy on delinking children from their parents' registration and the provision of free maternal care. Furthermore, government will commence work on the implementation of the one-time payment of insurance premium under the National Health Insurance Scheme. In this regard, the actuarial analysis relating to that will start in earnest. Prof. Mills promised us to start health insurance even after promising to win elections in the budget.
Aside the budget, so anye.
Nti wotu wana catch us say actually be budget ma.
Ti wani agia.
Onu ade ma yem the specifics. The NDC should not think that they can deceive everybody. They cannot. Maybe after there be now more Wontumi ma or more supporters me GDA bi omumu a enche dey here. It's not all Ghanaians. We have done a budget. Niema no bebre wo ho a but man pese me yi kakra bi. Compensation for the office of the president. Asem wo ho. Unim se maka bia but we want to still talk about it. Uti anye yombe dada. Ni ewom ni edikan. One, under Nanado Danko Kufuado, now you 8 agencies na share Mampanyini officers. We Mampanyini adwumayefo na ewo ho na. Mampanyini na sign my de adwumayefo different saa 8
watch
na be share na se. Na saa 8 no under President John Dramani Mahama wagubi. Ene se wagubi no. Bisu wo kra wa ye free ho kra. No way bisu akoshe different ministries. Ndesi aye ka say. Baby to say scholarship secretariat. Mesha Mampani ase and Nanado Danko Kufuado. And the scholarship secretariat Ministry of Youth Development.
Okay.
Na bit to say NIA. No Mampani officer say. And NIA Eco Ministry of Interior.
Okay.
Bit to say Zongo Development Fund Secretariat, Yagun Kra, Ini Obiu. The IPEFs, 3 development authorities, Northern, Middle Belt, Coastal Development Authority, Ini Obiu. The Enshaman Penina Sibiu Kra now. So they have done all these rationalizations. Now the Danko Kufuado, maybe Oheneba, now no me was studio bina lawyer be tested say. Na Ghana court on recognize the old currency. Me say na ma meti asenti meka. Me de me mfa nti Mampanyini na Nado Danko Kufuado aye se na namambu no aban no so ye hunu bida nti ye hwe na nka ye nyini mfiri ho te sene ye mama kama ne to Ghana fo asum no na Mampanyini na Nado ska wode kona so ye ho 327 million Ghana cedis titi ska no 3.2 trillion 100 million Ghana cedis via 1 trillion. Then another the 3 trillion 270 billion. In another na yesi ye hunu bi da esopa na odituaka. Ene aseye ho na no nipa na ho a otu omoka no. Yayi bebre afri ho. Ene Mampanyini John Dramani Mahama page 27 trillion. Nti na nado de no ne da 20 no so no kra no puche mienu na nado nya baako. We are quiet because Mampanyini no honeymoon yeto abama ne nkyere ti Ghana fo bebre emfrase am misase ade nti na Mampanyini just a transition of few months Mampanyini be free December na over January no obi ani wa office of the president obeka se manyama ketuada. The expert is say ekatuabe cost kra be 10%. Compensations be ma be ayenko 500 million Ghana cedis from 320. Now pay Jacko 2.7 billion. 27 trillion. They try to lie to us. The Minister of Government Communication. No be catch and say. They say the Omode Ministry of National Security. A budget aka ho. That's what I'm saying. Say, yeah, Mungu say they are answerable to, even if not to the public like this, a parliament. Let me actually be in Samano. When you say National Security Ministry and share president as it, yeah, they have a Ministry of Interior. It's now Interior Ministry budget. I 70 trillion for compensation. Police for, fire service for, immigration for, prison for, omujina na ye under Nanado Ministry of Interior na budget near 70 trillion. That is 7 billion Ghana cedis. Now we are ye peja Ministry of National Security question maseno. Now national security for budget here 1.3 billion, which is 13 trillion. Let's say only 2.2 billion, 22 trillion. Aqua Interior Ministry budget to more compensation every 7 billion, 70 trillion to 92 trillion. 9.2 billion. This year, no. So we have the detour say president budget na cost because of Ministry of National Security there. And the Interior Ministry mentioned the support of 22 trillion.
Cover national security.
This is where we are. So let's imagine say yet one anke say Mampanyini na Nado Danko Kufuado extra 780 billion say yemfa nkasa maban Ghana Nanado abai musa ade we see ya. But we are here. President Mama allocated 780 billion, 78 million Ghana cedis. Say abai at the ubo. Abai the ubo. This is a minister no be gina on issue statement say man panyina power so much say ya. Kai wo ho no 780 billion. Aka 229 1 trillion. When you betumi ayo. Say you find communication. Man panyina hwe research. E na ya. Onia mikura banks Ghana nyina banks mra ebo ho ban no ni. Banks and Specialized Deposit Taking Act 1930 institutions, that is 2016. A chepe say Wontumi mie bank wo Ghana hada wa bra ska wo de beto ho wo de beto wachi say insurance and your friend capitalization no e 400 million Ghana cedis, it is kind of 4 trillion. And so na wa penny wo de be operations, compensation for staff, accommodation adwuma no be wom. This for a start kura mo be han o se mo be sisi o ni nyina ho budget mmae na utimi hwe Ghana manim sho mo bo se me be bank amamo me wa locate 51 million Ghana cedis scam ampanyiri aso ye dawuro boko ye de bono eso se scam ye se de be ye seed money ama ma se be bank. Now we share that promise in Mobunu say, remember 750 million at the Brim Microfinance amamo. Na budget no kura wa moso. E ma 400 no mu here I beto wa akase we say there yenya the capital adequacy ratio na to. Ni aka say penny say adwumayefo no he ne ye be form ne ne be pio moka then ye be operations. Sa ne ma na ye be hwe no kura mayo. I am telling you these days you can't start a commercial bank. I be call across all the 16 regions at a time. We are here less than 1.5 billion Ghana cedis, 15 trillion. Abans work at 510 billion. So seed money, who will be an idea for Kaho? Who will be a Becounty? Wow, dog Ghana man, who was Skycraft, because Kano, could this obenya? Now, this government major research department at the presidency. Mampani Nanado ne bema be pronounced. Na hokra no bi anim. Nanado be no point to Victor Newman. Abdulkumanov MP papa. Yeah. Na former MP papa. No be director of research. Hopefully na Dr. Isaac Uzumi Nsama. Yeah. And nay research department in kwa budget of 700 billion. 70 million Ghana cedis for research. There's a pen papers in the near about to 200 billion. Research now be 500 billion. Now Jubilee House hono ya tremu na yehunu ya na. Ana ban nyuma na research fa hono president mama de bebre be ka ho ayenim. Maybe say we estimate bi ana wono so won ye water get. But yes sir, how can you locate 700 billion Ghana for Oscar? Say em fa nkoye research. Abaya obey nyina near ono say nani siso say infrastructure or the bayem puntujuma and your friend the big push. Yeah, the big push, you know, in their own manifesto almost 30 say ombe use $10 billion. $10 billion no more they the big push. Only okay community day senior highs or promise 200 first year around August oko katisod also wa teach him pepe bitro promising 200 no afibia 50 no katisod ewo Professor Mercy Krum ekunfi say wajina ho ma 50 no nyina oko no wesi 29 na ni ono ade ahye no sum say o flas ye wonya ho asase bi a wonyo obi bi ma contractor 123 77 Ghana for ante 17. Until May, the big push of $10 billion. Anya he kurano. If you are allocating our $2.5 billion for a start, you will say you are committed to it. Now could look at $800 million for that. The first year $800 million, and then the next year being $2 billion there. This is what we are in for as a country. na otumi aye bold so dia budget na be a ye kan nipa nyinni so we freeze the employment because president mama there ni trump card 2016 of freeze employment and no crowd of freezing before and you better also 2016 and you free ho in 2018 fairness Ghana bako se mu mampanyini bi anye bi da ye ni anso and may abanya ye bold aka kire say obey implement net freeze on employment because enam agencies bi anan na do ho na ewo ho no magu no or the reason to so ye better obi abefa me say o kan say bia wa kire ni ntira Ghana ban edita bona fa adwuma so a won fa adwuma bia because na do aban no mu no ne wo agencies bia na ban no buy no o magu no and they say IPEPS no ni hobio. Okay. The Trade Development Authorities. May Free SHS Secretariat ni hobio. And may Zongo Development Fund Secretariat ni hobio. It was say sa nneema na wagugu no bebre no ntino ama ne Ghana adwumayefo no abroso to onu ntumi mfa adwuma biu tini obe ne say adwuma bia se obi ko retirement amanfo obi foforo train obi from within na onko chana nan mu ena obi so anka won na homegye ma wo so we expect tie ma ne contract abayatwam is the only place you can give a contract at university lecturers and no kra no within a year your limiter ubetumi afa enu achi promotion say mrada ho untimi nsore ya na say ama promotion okay onia paragraph 479 but 478 in 2025 Mr. Speaker, government will implement the following measures to keep the wage bill within sustainable levels. I fully implement the net freeze on employment by immediately putting on hold all recruitments, replacement into the public service, given that the recent realignment and collapse of some MDAs has brought about surplus labor. In this regard, there will be no extension of contracts for all public officers except in education, that is universities, which will be capped and done within budgetary constraints. Heads of services and public institutions are to undertake internal restructuring to place staff in understaffed areas and training to reskill or upskill others. All MDAs are to collaborate with the Public Service Commission to 1. Review their promotion policies to make it more competitive and allow it to be done within budgetary constraints. They say no team international has a promotion. Favoritism, babem. 2. Review their steady leave policies. They say abaya juma eni ana to me koje scholarship say me ko suya there aban we say yenye home bibi foforo. 3. Establish succession planning schemes to adwuma na mu obi ko retirement. That is to reduce the prevalence of extension of contracts and post-retirement contracts in the public service. They say the way adwuma ni no any da so say nka me be kwa menya bibia and eni ho. Establish continuous professional development programs. Say the be ya say no wa woti abontene wo ba wie school awadwene say wo be kono president mama so mo e wadwuma na mu no yen train yo mo hyehyehyehyim kozize be hu say nipa afiri mu no doso and when you for I'm not surprised but abeto yen president mama efra by mu 2017 no wako sign in 2016 say yet to abawi a obeyi Ghana adwuma for 97,000 edi because adwuma for abroso ama akatua kosoro dodo obedu yei sa adwuma efo ye wo ho ye ayo na na do omuka December ansa na wo hand over January president mama say the bad so abroso enunti ya mfa foforo bio enunti no say obi e ko retirement na ni mindie soro nkunti kaye ma ne contract o se ye ntwam enunti no say obi free wo no ye expert a ye train obi wo adwuma na mu won hye na nan na ye nkofo obi foforo ma and when the yabet ho and this is the budget. The budget, you know, it seems to say, I buy where any compensation. I say, scare the Koni Pobotum, Kakre, the bottoms, here. Do ye, the Obecha, said the big push development obey this year nyina 13.8 billion Ghana cedis. The Ministry of Interior and Fonko Tuaka 9.2 billion Ghana cedis. Nti me hunu hope bia ewo ne ye frase yi mo a kire say ye koye nim no bi papa bi beba, because normally it's the first budget and SSS enu mum ena ebe manipa nya nkuranhye soronku bi se ade aye wi be koyi na sabe u frase niema waka no bebre wo check ya emfa hwe na no mi TNDC MPB ti na mera ho se bia na ye mfa no mfa budget workshop no nti is new onia finance minister deceived the NDC people or say your tax refund account 6%. Now we e-levy, betting tax, emission levy, na what the sasika 6% no, or the above 4%, 2% no be nyanebe come be we. Onia is not true.
And you know,
there is no money. Different from your minor one. A friend no tax refund account. Sky yenye fi petroleum receipts. And ye bi to say tax refund be ba ye de atua. No minister no pa kire say free say started it to ho no. Tem bia bika. O ma begia be 57%, be 43% the nipa meji. Nti enu sky down. It's not true. Ghana niska bia dawo be kasa afiwe ya kwa wiye iska nyina asa by tax refund account na ewo ska wo mso no de entimi use da bi o every money bia ya bind there no partly part of the consolidated fund. It is a one major tax refund na aban sai hwegu ankore na ye diska primu.
Okay,
the yes ska da ho this one no de nani to so a na no pa minim say na wutio na bo kojo pon kuma and what I said they have used their surplus be na ye nyusu because any ho now I can say ube yusu nti no no another thing when they ahihye animu na oni ultimi ma menka say mu fa we dey mean how can you locate 2.9 trillion say what they call top ad and what doing also 290 million Ghana cedis and I buy so the better part am JHS in Maya na SHS in Maya say be asobrayo
2.9 trillion
2.9 trillion 290 million Ghana cedis and I buy we allocate is what the better part more than almost 6 times seed money for Women Development Bank.
And no ma o mudi dwa nyina
sky ye
dia we for maya o drum pembe mu buo mu nsa
mbe tertiary nka ho secondary school and JHS enkwara du so mu buo mu nsa no president mama ban say afiwe nko abeto part 2.9 trillion
sikana ye about 6 times you also DBA bank ama edi dwa wo Ghana nyina
ma no de na 51 million we ye 290 million 2.9 trillion ya de beto pada che afiwe January nka ho February nka ho March nka ho because mama nka say wa wunya wo menses January no bagibi nti from April to December 2.9 trillion ya de beto pad a che no Ghana ha ama nye nkwada no nyina wo omo aduru brayo breso nti obetimi awura ne JHS bi unya bi because JHS nkwara na be nkura
yeah
that's true the ladies are there but no be an be qualify for this na we yem fam so ye ba ntiji koto yeah yam fa say ye di awura school mo ti oba bi aji bi koto na da bi wa yusu da bi wa wadru sa no straightly yi teachers no na be hwa ama akọ eno ye obi ntwobo 2.9 trillion na sabi aban a we 2.9 trillion sabi the koto pad a chiche wa bra sika opese DBA bank uchema this nsia ha ye nyina ye hwe tim aban no bi o onia na etore bi ame metimi hwa se uhwe
ya semu so budget statement no one nya botrant na se and kind then you analyze it yourself now for who say also be say ya
Yes, uti
nchiri na Ghana no yaton.
Nneɛma no bi deɛ Trump kan no yɛsɛ sika no yɛde akɔ kuro no sɛ sika bi ama hɔ sika bi ama hɔ bi na ɛbɛsi no
ɔhu sɛ me naano na mehu sɛ saa koro no deɛ nipa yɛ sɛ ɔbɛbɔ na obi te America na wɔ 360 years 100 years older than America ɔda so gye pension
ɔte America over 360 years
ɔgye pension but yɛhunu baabi a saa nipa no ɔba pension no deɛ ɔmotua wonawɛwɛ ho America for a year between 200 years to 360 years.
Well, who could and can't one of the Jessica say it is purported say what that
me say Tini America for in fact me fan free the list of boy you know every 100 years to 360 years 11 million. What was you need say the American is that healthy. Be the American. Don't mean say Ghana has our menses, you know. But some may would give one I bet me a po. Must say yes, sir. Better than word to me a pager 2.9 trillion. I don't quite know say be building up because be that so. Be building on much that woman and 3 trillion. Hey agenda. Now got top part the 2.9 trillion. Adding sub you. So America you will be company. At force in the company in America. Now on where to acquire banner better say the budget office allocated 2.9 trillion. Say from top part.
From GSS for.
From GSS for the SHS for. Now said your mama on the at force I must say Ghana for be no bet me to SHS school fees. Demand yen the mass. Your mom may bet me to Anuntia. No, we bet me to SHS school fees. What do you top part? Card. You say I cost 30 Ghana. 30 Ghana no. Ofu I want to bet me to 1,000 Ghana for neighbor school a term no. Bet me a top part 30 Ghana 120 for the 4 months I dey 110. And a 1 semester. This obi be jira no ka kire wo say aban na ye wholesale o so obi a go free SHS no bi pa no won pa wasem ntra ti na da bi ameka say mobro wani hie ni a won wutie yen no fa toto ho say aban say obetua first year tertiary for academic facility user fee why your budget out of over 4 trillion and no dear ye na 1 year says I go tertiary what is say Ghana here see obi free JHS wura University of Ghana ana KUST ana say UCC ana Technical University B ana College of Education and Nursing Training B there be just so USS answer aban bi say one foundation wa hwem kra no SS na o matumi akọ o say ono nye o say iska bi no betumi atua. Have you told us that the first year for no for no betua na for no ntua until we Ghana for any mta na make an sa na tie because omo hu say from now to somewhere June nema boni e koso bebre na Ghana for betwa ye ni ahwe ye chi after June nema wo say the reality no is dawning on us na nema bebre say because ya makwama nema bebre omo ye na at a time re omo be ye education conference no bi obono Emma 4 regions Western North, Ahafo, Bono East, no Mokoye no Sunyani. We are more regional education office for municipal education, district education office for Kwana Koye. Yeah, region, or more invite traditional leader there, or more invite any trader, any stakeholder, education for now. Discussion on here. Nothing came in about boarding fees. It was not mentioned there. I'm not apokra no be abodi. But we free one report on the two you say bono stakeholder consultation no say abaima awofo ntu boarding fee. Yes, I'm telling you. But my topics we discuss here no kura mu say boarding fee and now say they were talking about stakeholder engagement. They were in and I say CA a Bible to me bibia fa ho it came up as school uniform buy books be buy but some boarding fee day or boarding there be ama but mu wie nyina no ye be gina ho say consultation no mo ye that 4 regions no ye awofo the stakeholders no dey see ni say abai ema awofo ntu boarding fee but I've told people say the person leading the consultation more or less my father, I know him very well at UCC. He has never been for borders say abai betua.
Oh really?
Yeah, opa Kohe, let me Amadino Bia ko Google Professor Kokutuku Udru and Professor Katie Udru on 3 SHS.
All been consistent.
Only a duchum clashes in Ra has been say and say a buying for boarding fee.
And what confirm say
the chairman of the consultative committee. If you decide say now say other na budget no my budget for 3 SHS. Huge money. Now consultation, you know, so custom say they want to tell you say they are committed, but Ghana foresee. Budget no say why should that the shame say the Ghana for so our budget fully for free SHS, including boarding, day, everything, uniform and BBR. But last minute, you know, consultation report no about fully, then they will come. Minister no my preemption be say. And says I buy course to feed the colleges of education for.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't understand the concept. We are the first batch of diploma in colleges of education, 204 batch. I'm fine. Me West Korea. And we are the first batch of leaders of the diploma. The first SRC president of diploma college, West Korea. Ebe Ashanti and bring out for president. Negotiations are came from the point of tertiary. Say, university for and share uniform. University for need time. I say also on a morning assembly. But college do you They said they are training you to go and train people. Do so uniform. West Korea me my top white, down blue black. A man want 3 different colors. Mauve, blue black and blue. Yeah, yes, uniform. You dining, to eat with the cutlery sets. We are going to train somebody who go university and you will be the lecturer. But at the college you come to sit. What classes dining secondary school now? Did the orderly so. Time way about only that is the training. It won't mean in fact. What you know assembly won't class yes about feed the college for. No free where the kayaka. Now they are budgeted for the allowance. The education committee for Banon Bekachos allowance no here. Are buying any loan. Because that is what they have promised in their manifesto. Say an enhanced loan. Ebekoso kakra. Ubia upibia ubenyabi. But there is no way I'll be to me actually myself Busia ni achedi yepe. Ubi the idea chow na we out there only no nya kontabu ayo there. But me the ama ba beji akuntabu there, the management is different. Nti me ma Busia we na start adwuma metete. Ene ne ye de ama say ye training nti ne ye de ma no. Difference room o college ye out program. O third year o ko chira de. All free one wa back campus the whole near back for marking in near manina. When the Piahoka. That is why all previous governments who say Beboa no money wo. This I want to ask here. Now what seeking for clarification say ade intina we no mo yempanyim for no mo de school ayem mo allowance. Now we mo de ayem mo. Understand it first. No sorry an kabi. To be to argue say ade intina university for they are buying to abeka. No to college for ka. Enya ka to bia onua 400 a month. Now, Sabi, Korea colleges of education, or more budget are buying more money now. It's not up to 300 million Ghana cedis. Sky, they better part, no door, so college for Sky. Budget are for colleges, no. I debate your allowance for this year, no. Part is cannot also say, sir. That's a colleges for agent to Abetre, Madie, Yenu Madie, Yenu a man Kuma Ghana for Diama or minor conanimo. Yes, a baby allowance in here.
I see. That's interesting.
It's interesting. It's very worrying. There's a budget in the brain, no, and see, now, in fact, yeah, more grandpa, it me. can hear crying. Senior David church no. In fact, even though near the blue post in the brain, no, nya daja o church ni bi o kan. To say, and then Crawford no o must come here. We a friend proper scamming. Momu debris any so. Sabi one way the way buy any say you want white tax you baba share amount of money buy ye chicha say or they call baby no in fact worrying because how can you say sika ye dey call part more than sika dey come mama ewujum ye mama ni ewujum ene ye mama no banga ye bi ama the amount is even more than that and even your target audience na a honor issue ni wona nkasa yese ye kwakọ solve no GHS na GHS from kola ni mu ahe na main street emu ahe so even o target audience ni invest ni SHS camp dia nga ebia
ora tell me amebo na what you see you know paragraph 375 Mr. Speaker, we have allocated 292.4 million to commend the distribution of free sanitary pads to female students in primary and secondary schools. We are 292 for pad for teacher training. Allocation for teacher training. Mr. Speaker, we have also allocated 203 million for the payment of teacher training allowance. 203 for teacher training allowance. That is 2 trillion 30 billion. But you allocated 2,920 billion for pad.
Kana? Ejuma ho.
Say
ya fabrem rubber 20.
In fact, almost the 6 bed and 9, and you see, people are even feeling the ripple effect of this government because I think I mind also for a honeymoon period, no more now over there. But some of these decisions are almost taking, it's affecting them, and it's good for us because I says canum we na Sina David kani hinano enye sika ebe Donald Trump ne ma na bio a o ma uncover e America ye wo se ye twa sika e de akọ so USAID for the akọ so the development we be wura odom say sika bi asa ma o ye twa sika and this is not the first time this is not the first time sa ne ma we na ekoso you see on said the MPP government by no na too transparent and na obia no bibi koso atese de na etimi gina kasa okay kumase ehia kwan we was say we mo no because of where they get their support base free no mo nim se sankrofo no omu ewu hia om so kwakofa kai na fada ye krampo asebe ye ko school crazy e parking kan krampo no will you even have time say kwako read 79 pages but
no cry
249 pages and ada ni reading ya who on so move freeze employment to promotion we adwuma mu no ehon na me who say no there is danger because for the reason why move freeze promotion we adwuma mu ni say the moment o promotion be ba na be to akatuam it is o sika be cost road ya any promotion no krampo ne ma ne ma so yeah me na mo Ghana Health Service na me resign free mo hwe father na this was no ye can amount for my enka those times before answer no mba be free so no then time steadily was someone can mba be candidates we experience region me colleague ye boa o izia o ada no greater Accra na o 7 number of years your number of years abe 7 answer no wa school enti o 7 number of years ni drank naturally wo be kwa kope usuku wa person ko nya admission na ade aba na o maje sana no ye no other regions to say greater Accra because ye boa no eno na kope na admission ubenya admission o kentampo ena odeko ye ena omo ye man but that time me David national region no omo ye then no omo ye ni say you have to say oba odebaba region na region no ahwemu ha say number ye dia to no
eno na ewo
to say bi maybe am so akọ ye onof deck ni niam na betumi akọ degree course ayesa wo twen na akọ diploma nsa na akọ degree ebi wo krampo even diploma course no akọ nkwa no region e beto so kono akọ course wi anas even what choose sa course no krampo see e de be ma no cry is a different thing not unsakwa nka but not those in other regions na me na mfo na wa kra no mo ye no mo na unya dru ye pe no akopa admission no de ko na ye tua ya man steady leave with pay na oko but in a century it wasn't like that until say MBB buyer you making sure say o ma formalizing across the country and again adia ba ko in Siasare eye and then minister I believe say champion year was that and at the NDC now we bet me after we say man steady leave no after chira kwa course aba na bana catch us was absorb into Ghana also they will never do it but MPP buy you know omo no makoye course so mo friend on approve course say amount steady leave na de ko eni na aba absorb here omo ma France amnesty ema sankofo no manya steady leave ni na they were absorbed into the systems okay wakonya nsuahunu enti adisua na wakakosua no ebe benefit wo ba bi ni de wakakoshe ho eno no na ema who said this is a government that thinks about the people you see obi a wo ye teacher ni wo ye nurse ni wo ye adwuma o GR wo ye adwuma o hwan aba adwuma ye ni bia akwa reading no yes say a promotion no they said they do 5 years 3 years when so be promotion and they so ya na
promotion so ba wakati
akosoro because those days we say edit 3 years bia na to ayi bia you obeko promotion then can end this kana promotion na 5 years and MPP na buy omote so ba say 2 years or say 3 years or so enya so pe unya ko promotion na wakoyo promotion na ebu a interview formalities ke ka mo from eney no yes promotion ni kura ni yemfa botremra ho because promotion ba we a teacher ni we fire service ni aba adwuma efo a ene na mo boss sekre is a hope no is a hope say your mama is a hope or say ene promotion we adwuma mkura yemfa ensantofo yemfrizi no yenya botre ho because you can say promote amount for basa so now promotion the akwa sinisi headquarter beba Edebia we are nurse now original nurse ni original we make us okay diploma nurses and a promotion e many part tempe it is a turn one fall in favor on kan bi on kan ho fara enu ni and somewhere who awade enu mu a
discretion
yes and even with an okrampo no oh on say this for no ya de be fa de nyina yeni nko enu ti na wo hwe adwuma enka yesi su nyina sinade bru ye teacher ni de onim say yesi su nyina ba adwuma ye nyadi sabane ba no he na ni favor ye be transfer do akọ ba a wompe ene wa akọ na wompa no wajai but for the first time yenya ban ya wa ba among for senior officers hwami for ebu aka ni 6 years 7 years mun ko tena fie ni ma junior officers for me take over uko agencies here
so what it means is that
yes
monthly salaries any other allowances be be kan nyina bomu de amoma akofiana
ebe security and return your salary but other agencies need they better make to yama one month
owo 6 years or 5 years afa yeso onkofie
no okotena fie yes yentimi no ntunim Jesse David kan na make kabesi so say it is say an say who ko promotion say nipa na John de na ba be head wo enti onu na be decide say
whether you deserve
now you don't deserve but the MPP you know
of course yes government nebedin
exactly enti onu e ba be tro so okra MPP ni okra ye we ni we mu kra mu deserve it. That is oh na me di your cabinet for free pon steady leave me nya just MPP ban dem be steady go school me be that cabinet for free pon now you must steady leave that time na me be no cause so affidavit so omudi unim for the rest is a danger what is in the budget amount for be brain for money nko until now the way na automatic say we did 3 years obeko promotional interview na ya yen say say year group no mo ye nipa 10,000 kura every aban no bulk ya mamu nyina steady leave mo koroma koye formalities keke na obi a salary ne bi aba be kan no ene ye de tabo to so ama it will be to the discretion of penina do Muhammad na betno nti aman ka tren se maza ade no ye ni sika de betua wo nti enipa 5 fe ne betimi etua no aba behwem akọhwe enipa 5 be ye ne de na ye this vo no dey tell leave na ma wo whereas it's supposed to be automatic, so now it's going to become one we just say crutch na say first year obo na nkwa o na be say oto ababone o na be say Mahama is a whole secret no afo beda na 2 3. That is where we are going to. Do you about juma eni anya daje budget no online abu confirm bi na kan wo mnya sina David na ebo ni trim account ewom promotion at work ye nyina.
And so you not be deceived by the spinner.
No.
The NDC and the pro academia no they are to so
omo dey say omo no sebe omo they are doing their bidding kagra ibedi ehu adwuma no omo ye, and because of say omo ya ama dey na ba no, and then now they are going do the sika ya twitwa ya kwese no omo na be sisa dey ama omo sika ya kwese pad sika kese wan sika kese ya kika ya say government raise ofosuko ache my enkama omo o say paragraph 479 or say 1 review promotion policies to make it more competitive and allow it to be done within budgetary constraints.
Sisika
who promotion esa mo ye
I see
qualify let's kind of untimi nye ya ma promotion adwuma na wo yim no obi akọ 479 or say review their promotion policies, or say okay MMDA to collaborate Public Service Commission to review their promotion policy to make it more competitive and allow it to be done within budgetary constraint. It is already encounter because we are not brofo na ma me no monte
I don't know say what you adwuma na emra so say okowani mu adwuma no na nka wasketua no bi beka ho ba ne aban we ye ne say sisi ya no sika ni ho nti say first nka ye promotion no yenja ne sa na
automatic
na automatic is mpanyimfo no hwe na sika ebe wo ho no mo hwe ho ma binu mo nko promotion
na binu mo ntina
chire the why na better na chire
na why na be ko na nim na number say na e ko na nim
na ndisi fo na be ko na
bi a wotu a wadwe nse me neutral me de o na nka bia ne besi bia ma nkoto aba ba wo hu se party bi ba na nhyehyeye no boa wa abra wonye party bi ba all things MPP de ba no Ghana ni benya so mfa so a wonhia se na be hwe so ye MPP ni ana ye NDC ba mo de no e restricted nde se ne wo mu ne se panyinu na ma approval unko promotion na panyinu be na betena ne office no be je NDC ni wa ma wo MPP ni ana neutral no approval. Did the discrimination aban de ba enye papa nsoso ensese ye so na say na make say those days aka civil society be soro we ho but the nay 6 months aban no wo animal no bia nkasabo area no ye ameka say that Ghana for any so beda ho no e be so de niam bia ba wa area na yewu ba ya hwa anka na mrepam ndi na nay we promise say 10 cocoa processing factories in 10 regions. Na budget ba akokora mpiemu onua
10 cocoa processing factories in 10 regions.
NDC manifesto page 29. Rapid industrialization for jobs. Over the third paragraph. The next NDC government will implement an accelerated plan to promote value addition for domestic consumption and exports. We will do this by establishing strategic industries and reviving defunct ones. We will set up an agro-industrial zones in all regions based on their comparative advantage. 2. Establish mini processing plants for cassava, tomatoes, fruits and other commodities. Establish cocoa processing factories in cocoa growing regions such as Western 1, Western North 2, Eastern 3, Central 4, Ashanti 5, Bono 6, Bono East 7, Ahafo 8, Volta 9, and Oti regions 10. Cashew processing. Establish cashew processing factories in the Bono East and Ahafo regions. The bono is our for the tutu. That you back koko back. And we will make sure say the kind of modebia so say the cashew factory ni cocoa processing factory no. You hear? The only man dey home. Say ya the any so say ko na ye jaya ya wa we will
so let's use the last 10 or 15 minutes. How then do we get our party prepared for 2028? The very reforms.
yes.
I have said, say, can we be honest and just in our preparation?
We have to.
You have no choice.
We have to. We have no choice than to be honest.
Party for the diabetes, yes, sir.
Say it because you know. Because of your kind.
See the pepper you're in the credit
conciliation.
It's to see your day, Bano. You're the pepper you're in the credit, and I'm on 2 years to pepper in the credit. You be this no credit my party, no.
And you say leadership. Ewo asudi. Say you be my pepper you send ye can yaba. This my friend is managers of the party. Here the secretaries. Now be a young boss. I'm an instruction based on directive from National Council. Say National Council yet to say this time round, polling station elections say na here, you know. The General Secretary will have to and must insist to say a beko senior National Council cannot. Then the lieutenants at the regions should also make sure say senior general instruction man or National Council I say, you know, me that make us say me if I look back near man be grow me say there are some areas I had to call them to the office. We sat trying to resolve, but not acquire say me resolve na day any problem so the better and on factor. So be say you better 2 polling station elections where I catch the electoral area coordinator catch be say Wontumi studio you better what the no ochina enumere 8 nipa no train catch be so you better 8 kuro party from mpanyimfo old executives e won nyina popular person bi ewu omuko na yi omuko ya no be
What
election no election omochi I'm telling you. I intervened, but
wait, now how much one am?
We need to take strict measures. Say every constituency in the country must publish their program outline. Okay. To the regional secretariat.
Exactly.
Regional furnish national.
Exactly.
So that we will use it to track. This asokwa konso
yes so god ye wa hai party man ye what the bad ya ye be bo hu da ro sa be na wotwumi no mo bia hu ni say aba no e da we ni e to time we ni e to ye to no wa ha no obi antima ankwasesa no ani angoto no 4 am
1 am
9 pm na na e to aba ama yes we
amafo nkwa yi ni abesi o mati
obi ba wo hu
obi to konso esi awatu aba 4 am no obi so free range akwa koso e o mi the bad deeds.
The checks, you know, must start from the top. Now you insist to say, this is the direction we are going.
Exactly.
Anything, any direction, no boy, Briano, you find 9 from. Now you can free. This the whole electoral area. Be even 10 polling stations. No, but to now follow the right procedure. Let's get the courage to nullify the whole thing.
Exactly.
Me am going to say. Mokoto abano mo many planning nyina anya we nti publish this date be about the supervisor say be at this electoral area this date time we 10 am you beba onu awon kono be am ye ne accurate okwa hu the strength of the
exactly
exactly the correct polling station be so mri bi ohu one guy bi e mobilize ni pasa fe ono ade ne group ba. They want the chairman, the secretary organizer, I'm catching say you for whom organizer and microphobia in review. But they would have taken off. And the same number of votes.
Consistent.
Consistent I echo. For my day, yes and no my friend Nipan will be 50. For a month, the 147. The police station election. One group win only the 147, you lose only the 50-50. So over 200 people showed up to vote. Says 200 people winning, you know, we say leaders. They work with them.
Yeah.
But the one I catch is no, I'm the leaders. Hey, if you be here, now quite Casana start oh, very bad the Abab and Quaybajman, very bad the Abab and Quaybaj. We had several issues. Now the catcher say, oh, one. Oh, the big can say, oh, you pardon me. It will carry on a shoe. There were one town be police station chairman, native organizer. 2020 primaries. 2020 primaries, effective rather 2024. Primaries, no. Candidates no ba check flat screen 2000 and phone no ba check tablet and 2000 papa no kura flat screen 2 phones 1 tablet papa no kura flat screen 2 phones 1 tablet 4000 no mo dia kofi compound house o ma display no mo kwan no sa ni agye hu na de fi o nyina so ye MPP fo New election day 2020 no dey kura anya hwiu 2024 me ko round sa na me draw let's say if you MPP for power na bo mo person mo to aba me ko but me ba ko kasa ya do you don't have the moral courage be as about that what's it me te hey o me nua ni wona na ire bi akoje 4000 bi aje flash screen ba ko me aye kasa yi ba ko bi nyante anu da so si ho you are the phone, you are the tablet. No better bet back with you.
But only say interesting. Say say you to no fine. And will be winning no aqua Jesus can help. But I'm say chinchimo business say
the first no or not one or to say papa we a chairman. Really organizer. You to feedback. How come say on your chairman? You move beyond where you organizer. No, 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 say you organizer. I don't know the no so no. Aside primaries no no. Oh, so big crab police station for Womeji. Oh, PC about say you decide Womeji. To part to one not going to move or to one or on to about. Me say on or say
Brian, now you from Marion.
Family TV super. Me too. That's
wakari nyaka
if you are kura no ba me wani na kwa fumu e beto up me close answer be upa twen e close about bo se be nyina fia be ma bia be ba papa woni ne yire ntie nto aba
ba woni be say father the woman say o hwe asema general Kenya the woman no eye no craning says o hwe by elections ay call ye heading to the 3 by elections are Oba kwa koduro sa police station oda kwa ase north dey na here just kumewu father umbe solve party problem na wie in relation with police station about na election crowd na kroma for na kwagwa unya akwankwan convince wom so meto aba unya akwankwan convince wom so I believe say we should get it right.
Yeah,
and I trust large Justin could be from Pond say Obama or the NIBC because say year call rounds before elections across constituencies are now internal issues.
Why just Jabi Omo publishing say Omo to about 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. In the time be out to me banti 5 p.m. no more police station elections you close
here in Tijinafa
point and two babra number 2 tinyese ye the 1 hour ya to we ba yeko 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. there so be so go for ba kwa dey ya obi so bati afro bi and I think it is
that's what also when no crowd there no ye wo ni say ebe ma the constituency no looks MPP that day
yeah
because obia obi shia obi e ko mi ko to ma ba
obi 6 a.m. to 5 p.m.
and they talk exactly be going on about the party hey what to about that too was a bit close to 5 when me ko to be that alone brings a sense of belongingness and ownership
exactly
the party yet to yaba e what to there bi kura be ko we be fro bi chale na me yet to aba no to be then that
MPP for to mamba no
that is it helps but what why you say to no 5 no ko now she feel power
na say on say the boy take can on say job in there no the processes were fair and free and fair and do it to a baby and all the free and fair.
Good morning, my memory Shamaluta Basso.
That you do that with me and Chani. Nada, Chama, Papa Chamaluta, you are away. And shall be a starting fruits running and chair on our friends who saw a champ of baby. There is a baby as soon as Shamaluta on that party in India. Now, friends also a champ. Chamaluta, a child, by the tongue catch a party in the other job. And not so fine. Some Mpiaba. I just had it. She said the governor. The party to be Mpiaba conference for the chairman for the party. Emandia. Jabi na asem ye kan ya MP dia. Ye kan MVP jabi dia Luta. Arabu atebeboa. Ye cha o de cha Waluta we bi obi a cha no. Ofiri wa ye cha na so mpan ne. Ogo support organizer. Na ye cha akwasi bu ate on de bi nwa. Onu sa akwasi bu ate bi na kwa so jabe. Ne ya dan pa ba akoso. Ko to fufu ni hwamuna mo kwa ma wudi. Wo twemu wa fi. Asante achira gogo. Body na yes I me ka kwa me me ka na edi ba ko no na woni bi asre me ne father na me ye perform asante atwa yes and no pen me na so fa so and no to you go to fufu aye di e mrante by ombo wudi na me refi guy dem no kwa me ba ye refi omo say Oheneba dey aye tu aka ma na me say hey abrante na po me kwa fuom ye kwa fuom asante atwa wo di that include no
Dr. Ashanti Regional Tour primaries onongo also sa restaurant bi o baby but why did you former MP na dey peku onu abetimi obo nkwan bi ama I don't pay me so many women. Nkwan dey na come up Johnson Jamantrama Johnson almost say I'm sure ya Oheneba nti afa you ko tra be this is na 13 years and pero Oheneba menya no go no you do fufu am so now on the 6th of April NPP UK branch one first general meeting face father somewhere on Castle standing chapter chairman Isaac by chairman Apia Kubi Papa the visionary chairman the last branch meeting chairman Apia Kubi Papa father be nipa one or a visionary two say branch no omo tuma no be branch chairman or the branch no be call the next level or more to shock them because one you need a chairman who is resourceful you need a chairman who is accommodating who invites or do obiaba on board and your chairman chairman sabi obu akwala obu peni obu obia obetie suggestions obetie views odimu nyina mbe kabo ma ye adwuma because na the premium branch of course and ese mutuma chairman Apia Kubi enya fe na chairman of okole na ba kwa protocol letter chairman father mami nkabi enya chairman na sabi the presidential candidate and we elections anu atiada elections you do anu aba betie simzi ento abama no enya sa chairman ni bi ne epo chairman na ye to abawie campaign so ye campaign waba Ghana sebe Dr. Baumia electric buses here the buy or facilitating making sure say aba onu na ye nipa so ye well connected on container ayento anya chairman so sebe o kasa ho na numa sembo tantan dia da bi ye chairman papa ne ma ndo so chairman Apia Kubi papa bi wa ndo so chairman Apia Kubi for ma ndo so no kasa mia na camera Kwabra from Ghana tie kasa no my ndo chairman Apia Kubi papa bi chairman Apia Kubi visionary Westland now the way out the show yes am for the training to us we the way Westland the wire ho of course who ko program ho ko paka o kanya fe dey take it same dia da ho o David bra be hwe de ya de ne ba ko ya de David ba ko fantastic David ya de ne ba ko ya fancy ani sorry na sports for ne ba o mo bai o ma be che ni pa Darren Bent oye eni asema Darren Bent aka say England
the most prestigious trophy EPL enye Carabao enye FA Cup enye Champions League EPL Premiership no nti nei fancy ba Darren Bent asem no obechechem ni pa Darren Bent Darren Bent na ka asem no Darren Bent na ka asem no Liverpool asem dey ka no tie trophy here in England EPL me ne kwa na call land me say for Liverpool match and you for trade go do East na ye transfer for Liverpool ye busa trade fair they make my tossment be 30 baht each you never na e bia be 10 times trade dey come from East to East train station to Liverpool no na so come you go stand for that take it better cry yes sorry